How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing us another Gabriel Dropout anime discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is episode 4. Now, I'm a little bit late on this episode, folks, but yes, that's due to the fact that, I'm actually working, and it's pushing all my videos really late to the side. But nonetheless, though, guys, let's get to it on episode 4. Now, episode 4, guys, was a beach episode, and we actually get a backstory involved with the 4 girls themselves, guys. Now, this episode, like I said, it's still lovable to the very end due to the fact that, we actually get to see the girls have fun and interact at a beach because, these are angels and demons, but they're doing it in a very cute and moe kind of way. And which I thought to myself that Satania, every single episode always shines. Now, Satania actually shined was in the beginning first half of the episode, but in the second half, I believe it was actually Gabriel that actually stood out the best. But in the first half, it's because, like during the beach episode, they were just having fun, they were just reminiscing, they were just having a good time right there. They were just, and it's funny because all 4 of them were actually invoking their ideas as to how they should have fun at the beach itself. And personally, I feel like Raphael's version of having fun was the one that kind of stood out the best, because due to the fact that oh man, they just bullied Satania throughout the whole entire beach episode. Oh my god, it was brutal, it was awesome, and it was hilarious, not gonna lie to you guys. But before they went to the beach, guys, it was hilarious due to the fact that we get to see all the girls do their quirky things. Now, when in the beginning part of the episode that I thought was really hilarious was not Gabriel, I'm sorry, it was Raphael actually talking to Satania as like, oh, because all the girls that were actually planning was Raphael, Vinette, and Gabriel. They were planning to go to the beach, but they didn't really invite Satania herself. They actually had to go to her and actually invite her themselves, which I thought to myself that, like, okay, we all know Raphael's gonna do something, and yes, she does something, and she kind of just brushes off to the side and just literally tells her, by the way, Satania, we're going to the beach, okay? And just walks away, and I'm just like thinking, that was cold-blooded. And then of course, Gabriel's like, oh, I should follow suit as well. I should tell her too. And then she tells her, oh, I forgot what Gabriel tells as well, that, oh, I believe she tells something along the lines that oh, we're gonna be having fun, I hope that you're able to come too. But they don't invite her, and that's the thing, that they were just kind of shooting her off and just making her just have her misery and her own company just by herself. I thought to myself that, god damn, that was low-key kind of hurtful right there. Like, you don't really say it to anybody, but I believe because they're all really good friends, they're able to go through that route. And personally, like I said, the episode itself was very entertaining, because once they get to the beach, that's when, like I said, they actually get a little bit better. I believe when Gabriel's version of having fun at the beach was just sitting down and laying around, or actually I should say, they, like, when somebody they make a hole and then they kind of do like a sand sculpture with their bodies. That was actually pretty cool. I like that version of what Gabriel was actually doing, and they were all just taking selfies, and it was hilarious seeing that. But the one that I would say that that really stood out was once again Satania, because of the fact that Raphael brought her dog again in the episode, and it seems that this dog is going to be always coming up, and the dog was just about to actually urinate on Satania's face, but then you literally see that one of the girls just shoots a hose on her face, and it kind of like gave off the emphasis like, oh, dog pissed on her face. No, but no, it didn't. Now, I believe was Vinette's version of having fun was building sandcastles, but the way that she was doing it was like a long and tedious task, soaking the sand so it can stay a little bit sturdy, and then just like kind of fighting the sand so that you can sculpt into whatever you want. And all the girls, of course, said like, okay, that just seems boring, because it seems that Vinette seems like you could say that her hobbies really include not long tedious tasks, just something that's not really considered fun for their type of age. It seems like more that's like a hobby for some 30-year-old or 40-year-old, like some a little older and mature, not necessarily their girls on that certain age. Now, Raphael's, this one, whoa, man, her game was involved, I believe, was called Breaking the Watermelon. Now this was actually pretty entertaining because the way they're kind of going with it was because you blindfold somebody. It's kind of like the Mexican version of breaking the piñata. You know, you blindfold someone and you try to find them and you try to swing at them. Now what they did with Satania was they put them down. They put the whole body in the sand and just head up only, and then they, you know, of course they give the bat to freaking Gabriel, and Gabriel's just gonna have loads of fun because, you know, throughout the whole entire episode she was just kind of just relaxing on the beach, but she's like, okay, now this is kind of getting fun now. And it was hilarious because she had the blindfold on, but the blindfold was not exactly covering all her entire face. Instead, it was only just slightly, just like nudged just a bit up, so that way she can actually go hit her. And to me, that I thought it was really hilarious because the fact that she does hit her, but she just taps her on the head. But, you know, of course, Satania actually got so scared and frightened that she just passed out, you know, due to her own shock. But I thought that, like, that particular scene was actually hilarious. Now, it seems that they're getting more and more involved with the lore of them being angels and demons, because it seems that Raphael, even though this is a gag anime, it seems that they know a lot of people upstairs. These two top angels, they know a lot of people, because apparently it was raining before they went to the beach. And I thought to myself, that was pretty hilarious, because you see Raphael call somebody, says, oh, somebody owes me a favor, hold on, let me give him a call. She calls somebody, hangs up the phone, and then all of a sudden the rain disappeared. I'm like thinking, like, who do they know up there? And what were they doing up there? You know? These girls can be kind of crafty. But I tease, guys, I tease. Now moving on, guys, moving on to another part of the segment of the video. Now the beach episode itself was very cute, moe, and it was very fun seeing all the girls having fun there. The second half of the episode that I personally thought was more, like I said, it was the backstory involving how Vignette actually met Gabriel, and that was actually very touching itself, folks, because when I was looking at this actual episode, I was looking at it, and it seems that we finally get to see Gabriel back at being that same person that she was in the beginning of the episode, how she was very studious, she was very logical, she was always just, you know, doing her job. You know, she was that top quality student that, you know, that you could say square outline of Gabriel that she once was. And it seems that Satania did not like hearing that, because, you know, she's known her to be this kind of not malicious person, but this kind of like condescending person, that when she was hearing all this and like she was really this kind of person back in the day, like, really, this does not make sense. It's funny because all the girls know that that's how Gabriel was acting before, but Satania was not listening, saying like that can't be her, that can't. And I love the fact that Vignette said that, oh, you know, of course, that's only volume 1. If you want to know about volume 2, we can explain more and more and more. And I was thinking, like, maybe that was a pun on the manga itself, that, like, are they going to involve that in volume 2 of the manga? I don't know if that was a shot at that. That would have been hilarious, but interesting though. But that's it for today's segment, guys. Let me know down in the comments below as to what are you guys' thoughts on the anime episode. So, like I said, this episode was it was a little slower than the other episodes. This was more of the beach episode, and most of the time, beach episodes are a little bit more relaxing. But, like I said, let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you guys thought about this anime episode. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Gabriel Dropout anime discussions. And as always, guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. But this is Mr. Zen, signing out.